So Barbara, contributions this year, we look at it on a percentage basis, not really seeing a lot of changes going on, but is there anything else you're seeing as we looked at the contribution results from the survey?
Yeah, kind of going back to looking at salary-based contributions, which goes back to my first job 20 some odd, 30 some odd years ago. But there's definitely much more interest in salary-based contributions, and also the use of surcharges is definitely uptick this year.
Yeah, I think we saw some trends, particularly on the larger employer side, around that. So it seems like those structural changes are kind of going on underneath, but not really seeing a big change in terms of the percentages overall. How about interest in defined contributions?
Now that's a big uptick, and we saw that last year too. So this year, 12% of employers actually have already adopted a true defined contribution for health care, which was different than last year, was about 8%. So that's a significant increase, but there's 36% of employers that are thinking about it, which puts you just under 50%. To me, that's transformational. If you get employers kind of looking at defined contribution for health care and moving more to that employer-facilitated benefits rather than employer-sponsored, I think that is really transformational and could be something that would change the way we do benefits in the future.
So we asked a new question this year about domestic partner benefits. I mean, can you talk a little bit about that?
That was really surprising. So I think the question was really around surcharges and use of surcharges.
Right.
And one of the questions was, do employees, if your spouse has coverage somewhere else, will you keep them off of this plan? And very few people said yes, but when it came to domestic partners, a lot more people said yes. So it seems like there's a little bit of a bias about, against covering domestic partners, more so in the small and mid-size. It kind of fluctuates more, but there's somewhere between a 15 and a 25% swing between spouses and domestic partners. Very surprising.
Yeah, I did think that was a very interesting finding this year. So more to come on that as we look at that going forward.
Absolutely.